Hello there lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and today we're going to be talking about both the good and the bad of the Nintendo Switch. We're going to be looking at 5 points of each, so 10 total, and we're going to switch between them because, well, why not? But enough faffing around, let's start this mother up. To say the Switch has great third-party support is, well, not true. It's got some third-party titles coming, but to be honest, there are only a handful that stand out as unusual for Nintendo. Skylanders, Just Dance, these are things that come to Nintendo platforms anyway. It's only Skyrim, FIFA, and NBA that are notably different. The future may bring more, but for now, the third-party stuff really isn't up to scratch. These little gits have got so much tech inside them that it's almost criminal. They're compact, comfortable, high quality, robust, and they're bursting with exciting new potential. Having the duality between genuinely comfortable for one player, practical for two players, motion controllers, and pretending to have balls inside them means that they can be applied to an incredible number of situations. There's so many things that you can do with these things, and I'm just really excited to see what Nintendo and other third parties can do with it. I like 1-2-Switch, I really do, but it's little more than a tech demo. There is a lot of fun to be had with this as a party game, but you're only ever limited to 2 players according to all the info we currently have. And that's not much of a party really, is it? I mean, Wii Sports at the very least had single player options giving us more playable modes, but that doesn't appear to be the case with 1-2-Switch. It's been said a dozen times before, but this really should have been a pack-in game. Hold me back. This controller is easily one of the best controllers I've ever had the pleasure to use. Nice big buttons, ergonomic design, motion controls built in. It's about all you could ever want from a traditional controller. Except that we're still not sure whether the shoulder buttons have any analog functionality, but right now all I can think of is comfortable, functional, practical. If you get a chance to give it a go before launch, I seriously recommend you do so. I defy anyone to not absolutely love it. The Switch and its accessories are all really nice, but their prices really aren't. You are getting about what you pay for with the Switch given all the techno gizmos inside it, but I wonder whether most developers will ignore all these who's-its down the line. That means you've got a load of tech that you've paid for but you're not using, which is bad biscuits all round. And the accessories are even more ludicrously overpriced. I mean, $90 for a TV dock, it's just ridiculous. You know that third parties are going to be finding out how to make their own and chucking them out for $20 or 20 quid, or whatever you want to say, in no time at all. You've seen videos, you've seen pictures, but nothing does this screen justice. You have to see it in the flesh to fully appreciate it. The popping colors, the deep blacks, the perfect sharpness, the glorious brightness, outstanding clarity. This is definitely a high-end window to Wonderland. And it's also a capacitive touchscreen. No more will we fumble with the old-fashioned gubbins of the 3DS and the Wii U. Now we finally have a screen that looks and feels as good as it should. And it's been an awfully long time coming, and it puts all the previous efforts to shame, no doubt. Paying for online is nothing new, but for Nintendo, it is. Up until now, the online services offered by Nintendo have been fine, on the whole perfectly usable, but not for a paid service. Finding games with friends was a hassle, voice chat was non-existent, the list goes on. Although things like voice chat are apparently coming, I do worry that they're not going to be enough to improve the service to the degree that people would expect in exchange for cold hard cash. If they can prove me wrong, then great, but I do still worry. This thing is a consumer's dream. Unlike the Vita, the Switch uses microSD to expand its capacity, which I'm sure I don't need to tell you is infinitely cheaper than any proprietary storage system. They could have come up with a Switch-only storage solution, but they stuck with the standard to keep it simple. And it's USB-C, you can just buy normal cables to charge this thing. It may not sound like a big deal, but for Nintendo this really is, and it's been a long time coming. Breath of the Wild is enough for me, to be honest, but I don't think it's going to be enough for everyone. The problem with having only a handful of games at launch, even if they're of high quality, is the limited audience you can target. As much as anyone watching this might be happy with what's on offer, the people Nintendo need to win over may not be. Some people do want the games that you might otherwise poo-poo, and Nintendo needs to win these people over. I know this sounds like a contradiction compared to the previous point, but bear with me, I'll explain everything. Whilst we might not have a huge number of titles coming straight away, look at the lineup of first-party games coming this year. Mario Kart, Snipperclips, Zelda, Splatoon, Xenoblade, Mario, ARMS. This is a huge number of classic and new Nintendo franchises coming in a single year. Compare that to the Wii U's first-party lineup for the first year, which had little more than New Super Mario Bros. U, Nintendo Land, and you can already see why, for fans this year, it looks so strong already. It's not going to rope in any of the FIFA fans, but it's a veritable smorgasbord for any longtime Nintendo lover, and if that's not enough to get excited about, I don't know what is. So there you have it, 5 bad things and 5 good things about the Nintendo Switch. We hope this has given you a more balanced, generally sort of more objective, overall view about Nintendo's new console. Personally, I think it's going to be absolutely great, and it was really hard to narrow down just to 5 good things, but that doesn't matter. What matters is what you think, so let us know your own personal lists down there in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you switch over to that subscribe button, and be sure to check out nintendolife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye bye.